Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Jason Laird.
Thanks for spending your Tuesday morning with us. Well, breaking things down, going way up in the atmosphere here. We've got a pretty healthy ridge of high pressure off the North Pacific, and that's put a pretty big bump in the jet stream. But then that jet stream takes a big dive right over top of the state. And what we're looking at here is water vapor imagery. Not a ton of atmospheric moisture to work with, but enough where you factor in some colder air later in the day. It's going to kick off some snow. So with that said, a couple high-level clouds, but relatively clear as you're heading out this morning. 31 degrees in Great Falls, 26 in the capital. Still some pockets of moisture moving throughout the state. I don't believe any of that's actually falling as snow at this hour. So first half of the day is going to be a little bit windy for us. 30 to 40 miles per hour in the terms of wind gusts, especially in north central Montana, and a little bit windy throughout most of central Montana as the first wave of colder air starts moving in. Before that colder air gets here, though, and with that wind, we're going to hit about 48 in Great Falls, 46 in the capital, still kind of mild, though, west of the divide, and looking at the mid-40s throughout the eastern plains. Then this afternoon and evening rolls around. Winter weather advisory goes into effect. The key areas to keep an eye out, north-facing slopes. The reason for that system's coming straight down from our north. So north side of the mountains likely going to see the most snow accumulation out of this system. So with that said, this afternoon, very similar to yesterday, could even see some of these stray flurries before the noon hour, most of which will be this afternoon. Isolated flurries, maybe a shower or two throughout the area, and then still colder air is going to settle in late today, or I should say late tonight into tomorrow morning. And that colder air is really going to help to kick off more widespread snow throughout the area. Tonight, going to be cooling off to 27 degrees in Great Falls, 30 in the capital, looking at the 20s there throughout the eastern plains as well. Tomorrow, more widespread snow as that colder air continues to settle across the state. Likely best accumulation is going to be tomorrow. We'll continue to see widespread snow throughout the day, finally tapering off as Wednesday afternoon rolls around. So the key talking points, snow accumulation, very similar to this weekend. Most of it's going to stay on grassy areas and vegetation, 1 to 3 for Great Falls, a little bit more though for the capital and Lewistown, as we do have some higher mountains there obviously to work with in the terms of upslope precipitation. So 48 degrees today. A little colder tomorrow at 36, but there is hope in sight as we head toward the weekend. Slowly but surely after the snow moves out, we'll warm up to the 50s and then 60s just in time for the weekend, Keely.